Guitar players face a few dangerous aspects to our job. We do play out at clubs late into the night, and there's a lot of shady characters in the streets after dark. You never know, you could be robbed, you could be threatened, even attacked. Then there is all the loading and unloading of heavy amps and equipment. We could very easily hurt a tendon in our arm, or even trip and have a bad fall over a cable or something on the stage. We could pull a muscle, lifting some gear, or even break our arm or something if we fell bad enough. But all kidding aside, realistically, the chances of those things ever happening are kind of slim. They do happen sometimes, but not very often. And, professional guitarists are kind of the ones that are maybe going to be hit with that thing during their routine in the week anyway. However, there is one danger that all guitar players face, and we're going to discuss it here on this episode of the Guitar Blog Insider. The one thing that all guitar players do is we sit for very long periods in an almost frozen body posture. And in that frozen posture, we continuously run over identical recurring muscular movements over and over and over again, performing the same fingering movements and hand patterns over and over many, many times, all done in a locked up body posture with very shallow breathing, and our body's muscles and tendons and cardiovascular system is just sitting in a very shallow way. It's extremely dangerous to your health to do that, especially as we get older, past the age of 40, and our body's metabolism begins to slow down. The human body is designed for regular movement, but as a guitar player, we spend the bulk of our day just sitting still instead, very still, plucking strings. On average, a professional guitarist can spend 12 to 14 hours each day just sitting. And this is so much inactivity that even a 30 or a 60-minute workout can't counteract its effects. Doctors and therapists are now calling this actively sedentary, and it's becoming a growing problem. It's actually a new category of people like us, guitar players, who are just getting active for maybe 1 hour, but who are sitting, playing the guitar, or maybe at a computer, composing music the rest of the day. Unfortunately, you can't offset 10 hours of sitting still with just maybe an hour of exercise. And, even worse, most guitar players don't fit in a workout or a long walk each day either, which means their bodies are virtually always in that sedentary state. It's not that sitting is inherently dangerous, it's the danger being how long that we're sitting day in, day out, and that can seriously impact our health, and it will unfortunately shorten the guitar player's lifespan as well. So while a brief period of sitting here and there is natural, studies in this area are showing that when you've been sitting for a long period of time and then get up, a number of body cycles are being activated, and these effects are activated simply by carrying your own body weight. At that point of standing, other effects are also activated for pushing blood and oxygen through your body, which over time all plays a factor in your risk of diabetes and heart problems if you're sitting too much. Now, in short, your body was designed to be active and on the move all day long. When you stop moving for extended periods of time, it's like telling your body, hey, go ahead, shut down. And, too much of that is dangerous. This is particularly an issue for guitarists because of our prolonged sitting position. Now, you got to think, okay, we're starting to better comprehend what's going on with the health risks of sitting around too much, practicing guitar, or maybe sitting at a computer recording your next song or jam track. So the next thing we need to do is take a run through the dangers we face from too much sitting long term in our life, because it's not going to affect you too much in your teens and in your 20s, and it may give you a little bit of action in your 30s, but where it's really going to start hitting you is in your 40s. There are 6 primary areas that are the biggest dangers as we get older as guitar players, because they're related all back to too much sitting. Especially in our 20s and our 30s, we tend to sit a lot. So those are years that we're really getting our skills up and we're doing a lot of practicing and all that. And these areas are going to be organ damage, mainly of the heart and the pancreas, There's digestion issues, brain function dangers that creep up, posture problems. You know, you hear that all the time with guitar players. They have a sore back, muscle degeneration, and the big one is leg problems as well. You know, you can get blood clots from your blood pooling from too much sitting, and your legs are the factor that rolls all this in. Now, as we go and look at these very serious issues in our life, you know, they tend to just begin to build as we get older from too much sitting. And all the primary problems are basically, in fact, because of the sedentary life that we're leading. And in this day and age, you know, not only are we sitting practicing guitar and sitting there working on our computers, building our songs and our jam tracks and all of our stuff like that, but we're also doing a lot of work on our computers for promotion and stuff, you know, with social media to, you know, push us forward in our careers and all that. So what happens is, as you sit so much, your blood flows slower, your breath is very shallow, the muscles can't burn fat, which is making it easier for fatty acids to clog your blood vessels. And, you know, guitarists who sit for, let's say, 10 hours in a day can have significantly greater risk of developing disease than those who sit for maybe only 5 hours or less. So there's only one solution, and that is getting up and moving around. So getting more active is going to take a conscious decision from you. I know how wrapped up you can get in playing licks, getting parts together, working on songs, sitting at the computer, doing all your stuff, but you just got to get up and you got to become more active, and it's just going to take that decision of making it happen. And you can easily start with something simple, like just going and walking more. Take a walk during the day, walk to the store when you need something, walk for your errands, when you mail that next letter, doing whatever you have to do through the day. Take the stairs in your apartment block, or, you know, if you're working part-time or whatever, you know, go and, you know, just take the stairs more in the building you work in, but just get walking, get your body moving. The other practicing idea that you can do through your day of working on your guitar stuff is take short breaks. You know, get up off the chair, walk around a little bit. No more than 20 minutes sitting on your guitar stuff, and then get up. Or if you're composing on your computer, no more than 20 minutes, get up, walk around, go get a glass of water, walk down the hall, go look outside, I don't know, you know, get up and just go someplace, even if it's just across the length of your home or your apartment. Now, the other idea is doing intermittent exercise throughout your day. You could follow a bit of an exercise routine that breaks apart your morning and your afternoon, but as long as it includes movement and stretching. So, you know, in wrapping up, I want to leave you with a statement that I heard a while back when I was just trying to get myself more active and get my health up there a little bit better. And the statement was this: rest is supposed to break up activity, not the other way around. So, you know, inactivity is not supposed to be a way of life, whether you're a guitar player or not. Get active, get out there, do things, walk around, and get your blood flowing and your heart pumping every day, multiple times every day. Anyway, I'd be interested to hear your thoughts in the comments section below. Thanks for your time, and we'll catch up again next week on my other channel for another episode of the Guitar Blog Insider. Hello, I'm Andrew Wasson, the founder of Creative Guitar Studio. Creative Guitar is a professional guitar school that I established 25 years ago after I graduated from Hollywood, California's Musicians Institute. After building a successful local school, I decided to branch out to having online courses as well. So back in 2008, I decided to take Creative Guitar onto the internet and offer my guitar methods through both YouTube and on my website. Since then, I've had over 150,000 guitar players from over 100 countries take part in my online courses. And the courses have only become better, with the material having grown so much since then. Creative Guitar has become one of the best ways available for guitar players to reach their playing goals. So click on the Join Now button below and sign up for your free membership. That free membership will allow you to view all the free members area videos, download certain handouts, watch samples of each course, and also purchase individual products. From there, you can take things a step further by signing up for a basic or premium membership package for as little as $14.95 a month. So click on the Join Now button and start taking advantage of everything the website has to offer.